Hey y'all, as you are going through this next season and on your journey, keep in mind that God is a faithful God. God is so faithful, and whatever He promised you, He's going to give it to you. Even if it comes later on, it may come a year from now, it may come tomorrow. Just know that change and elevation and growth is coming to you. It is coming, and God will never leave us or forsake us. So if He promised something to you specifically, just know it's gonna come to fruition. So the other night I was reading my Bible and God had a word for y'all. He was like, he specifically had me in Genesis, and I was reading Genesis 39, and it was about Potiphar. And Potiphar and his wife. So Potiphar's wife kept throwing herself at Joseph. So Joseph kept declining. He was like, nah, my man Potiphar been nothing but good to me. So I am not going to touch you. He's like, he promised me everything I can. I have access to everything but his wife. So I'm a man of my word, and I ain't doing it, sister girl. But as fast as Potiphar's wife was, she kept trying to throw it at him, And Joseph was not trying to catch it, y'all. He was like, nah, he was doing a husband on homegirl. He was like, nah, I'm good. So one time she tried to really throw herself at him, and he declined and he took off. But he left his cloak because she grabbed it, demanding him to sleep with her. So when he took off or whatever, she was spiteful and nasty and got upset that he wouldn't have sex with her. So she claimed that he raped him. He told her servants, and she told Potiphar when he got back home. Ultimately, Potiphar was pissed off about it and threw Joseph in jail. Joseph was in prison, and, he's like, I'm an innocent man. Ultimately, God never left his side. Like, God never left his side. Even though he went through all of that, he was thrown in jail. Joseph ended up getting real close with the guard or the warden or whatever. Joseph ended up getting close to him, and so the warden ended up trusting Joseph to basically handle all his lightweight, handle the other prisoners and all of that, all of those things. So a scripture he got for y'all is, let's see, Genesis 39 verse 21 says that God showed his faithful love and made Joseph a favorite of the prison warden. So as soon as the warden put Joseph in charge of all his prisoners and stuff, the warden no longer needed to worry. He had Joseph handling all his lightweight, and God remained faithful and kept blessing Joseph. Even though he was in jail, y'all, he kept blessing him. Everything Joseph did, God was with him and caused blessings and success in every single thing. And then y'all, so look, then Genesis 41, Pharaoh ends up putting Joseph in charge of Egypt. So God never left Joseph's side despite everything. Just be mindful. It doesn't matter what season you're in, what you're going through. If God promised something to you and you are a faithful servant to God, you are obedient, you are trusting him with everything, and you are continuing spreading the gospel, spreading his word and his love to his children, he is going to take care of you regardless. Joseph was thrown in jail, wrongfully accused, and God still protected him. He still kept him covered. He still kept blessing him. Joseph ended up being in charge of Egypt. Like, what? So, despite everything and how his journey looked, God still remained faithful to him. I just want y'all to keep that in mind, that God will he will do exceedingly abundantly above all, and he will never leave you or forsake you. So even if people wrongfully accuse you, do not retaliate. As I keep telling y'all, it's not even worth it, because God sees it and he's going to handle your lightweight, baby. He's going to do it all and take care of it. Okay, y'all, just be mindful. Get in y'all word, learn the Bible, learn the word. That, everything about Christianity is all about a relationship with God. So you have to read the word for yourself and create that relationship and strengthen that relationship with God ultimately, because nobody else can do it. Make sure you are using your spiritual ears. If this message was for you, take it back to God. You know whether it was or it was not. And make sure you are, like I always say, any word or anything you hear from anyone, you are bringing it back to God and praying for confirmation and revelation that this was a word for you, because everything isn't for you and everybody's in different seasons. Okay, y'all? Thank you to all of my supporters and everyone that like, comment, share my videos and that drop prayers and just encouraging words. You guys do not know how much it means to me. Y'all are pouring into me and just giving me confirmation that the path that God has me on is where I need to be and to continue going. Never give up, y'all, and continue healing and elevating y'all. Okay? Oh, and share this message. We're like 5 people, y'all. Share it with some other people that need to hear this word, needs to hear it. Even if people wrongfully accuse you, God will not leave you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. And He's going to take care of that, the drama, the lightweight, all that good stuff. All right, y'all.